As far as shaft collars go, we can see over here, for example, someone's got a crank here, electric motor, and you have the shaft collar here. The shaft collar holds things on the shaft or the axle shaft. We have a crank here that they don't need anymore, and then we've got a gear here to keep the. So we have a flat plate here, which is what they're going to be using for the first build. A flat plate, and you've got bearings that you'll use. You have these bearings. These bearings are going to help you rotate. So you put a screw or a bolt and a nut. You don't have to put bearings on both sides. These people did. So put at least bearings on one side. You slide the axle through with a shaft collar to hold it tight. This is a metal version of a shaft collar. This has the set screw, and there's recessed set screws for some of them, such as, oh, not that one. These all have an outer one, but there's some that have a small one you need the 5/64 wrench for. Yeah, so it'll start with just having a flat plate, putting some bearings on it with the bolts and nuts, and then you'll probably have to put when you switch to motors, you'll have to put it in the bolts in the middle and the third one and the outer one, and leave this open so the motor can go into it. As you can see, this motor here has bolts put here, and the third hole will go to the axle shaft. So this bearing here has bolts in the second and outer of the bearing, and the shaft going through the other outer on the bearing. So there's a run through of what you're going to need when you open these up. For example, for using axles and shafts, you're going to need shaft collars to put on the shafts. These were short 2-inch shafts and medium 3-inch shafts. Open these up. You've got a 2-inch shaft, and we have a 3-inch shaft, and these don't belong in there. So that's what you're going to need. Bearings are here. There you go. And again, please make sure you put back materials exactly where they come from, where they are labeled. The long 12-inch shafts you're going to find in here, along this groove in the box, and then 2-inch up there, 3-inch over there, and that's that.